Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I got this Vitamix Immersion blender or Mélanger mat for those who speak French. This is an Eid gift and I just wanted to do this unboxing. It's long overdue. I still even had some of the wrapping paper on the outside and the tape. But nonetheless, this is a great gift for anyone who is an allergic health foodie because you have the freedom to just make any of the things that you could buy in the store on your own. And I just want to unbox it in front of you and let you know what it looks like, what it entails, and I think it's a pretty nice gift. Mashallah, it has the Vitamix brand, which is a pretty reliable and strong and durable brand name. They're known, they have a great reputation, and they're known pretty much for that powerful ability to pulverize pretty much anything. So this immersion blender I think is going to be great for things like sauces or smaller portions of things that you would want to make. I like that it comes with a whisk. I didn't think of an immersion blender having a whisk, but I'm pretty sure that'll become something that I will find multiple uses for, inshallah. The whisk is probably going to be good for maybe like vegan or dairy-free cream or frosting. I'll just put that aside. The main pièce de résistance is the actual immersion blender, which is, I think, gonna have the blades of the actual blender, which I also have. This is pretty heavy in comparison to the actual bottom part of the immersion blender, the actual where the blades are housed, which is actually lighter, but it makes sense. Vitamix has a pretty powerful motor or engine, I don't know what to call it, but this is where the blades are housed, and this bottom part is quite light. I'm glad that there's a plastic shield on there because I kind of wasn't expecting it to be covered, but I'm glad nonetheless. It is the lighter part of the whole blender, immersion blender, and the heavier part houses the motor, the engine, and the on-off button, and then just basically the electrical portion of it. There's the cord. I like that the cord has its own kind of tie to allow it to stay nice and neat and tucked away. And there are, I think, about 5 modes. So there it will light up, as I'll show you in a bit. Inshallah, there are 5 modes for this blender, but just even, I'm pretty sure mode 1 is going to be as powerful as you need. And it's pretty easy to attach. I'm going to attempt to attach it with one hand and the camera in the other hand, and then just let you know how easy or not so easy it is. But it's pretty straightforward. I like that they have the specs in there so that whichever country or whichever voltage you're working with, you can see if it's something that's compatible. Nonetheless, it's pretty easy to assemble. Literally just insert it. I try to do it with one hand. It's quite heavy on top, but you pretty much need to hear this nice snap, and then you know that it's secure. However, I didn't have that snap, so I had to put the camera down and then just use 2 hands. Don't try this at home, folks, if you are thinking about trying it with just one hand. I think it is a 2-hand operation. However, it's like literally 1 second. And as long as you hear that snap, then you know it's pretty secure. Hear that sound, and it's really straightforward. There are the sides that need to be aligned in order for you to make sure you hear that snap, and that's it. 1 twist. Alhamdulillah. This has the cord, once again, like I said, that has a nice wrapping or tie for it that's pretty much built in, so no need to look for rubber bands or twist ties or anything of the sort, and it keeps it nice and neatly tucked away. I'm gonna plug it in just to give it a trial run, just to take a look at that nice motor. Oh, before I do so, I just want to show you that the whisk is also very easy to attach as well. And you just want to make sure you hear that snap once again. that you needed to plug it in to turn on. I don't know what I was thinking, but I think that's a good safety measure. Definitely plug it in order to have the lights turn on. And once I plugged it in, the first level was, I guess, the default. You can change the levels or the modes, mode 1 through 5, as well as you can turn it on or off. However, I still kept the plastic blade on. I just wanted you to listen to the blades in action. That's at level 5. I'll try the different modes. Level 1, or mode 1. Pretty much you get the gist of it. There is an slight increase in sound, but the power is it's a very drastic difference in the different modes and the power at each mode. But definitely a powerful one, not as loud, even with the plastic guard on. I would say it's not as loud as I was expecting it to be, so I'm pretty happy with that. Otherwise, looking forward to all and the many things, inshallah, that are to come and the ways to use this immersion blender in our kitchen, inshallah. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Please put them in the comments below. Conscientiously love what you eat.